Welcome to Gaming Fin and welcome to another video where we discuss today Konami Group Corporation, so the Konami stock, also Japanese gaming company, and as you know, already uploaded videos for Bandai, Namco, Koei, Tecmo and Capcom. So now it's for Konami Group to be discussed, and this chart looks definitely a little bit different than the previous chart, so therefore we should definitely have a closer look at the numbers, at the games, at the chart, and yeah, also at the earnings for the third quarter, my friend. So overall, this is the Konami stock. You can also head over and get an ADR, American Deposit Regime, Konami Group. So this only starts here in 2021, in March 2021. So round about here, and since then also in yen it went down 8%, and if we look then in US dollar it actually went down, yeah, it went down 29%. So this is what I'm always saying. There's also a risk of exchange rates, of currency exchange rates, if you are investing in stocks, for example, in Japan. Who is Konami, my friend? So let's head over to the Steam page. There we see a little bit some of those games. So Konami has only 121,000 followers on Steam, but over 1 million followers on Twitter. So they are very Japanese, I have to admit. So what are the popular games? Silent Hill, definitely the whole eFootball or PES football series by Konami. This has always been one of the most successful football games. This has been like the pendant, the other football game back in the days with FIFA. So, but nowadays it's only FIFA, and eFootball is a little bit less popular, but it's free to play, and this probably also makes a difference. Then Yu-Gi-Oh, also popular. I think it's a card game, exactly, so free to play. Haven't played it yet, and coming soon game. So I have to admit, the only game that really interests me here is Silent Hill 2, and then we have Super Bomberman 2 that comes out, so that's okay-ish, but I'm not so much looking forward to this. And then Shinji All Guns Blazing looks also nice, but those are not really the major games. And then we have a classic like Suikoden 1 and 2, classic game. I think it's from PlayStation time, back in the days in the PlayStation time, so JRPG coming out. Then if we could look here at new releases, you find actually games that already came out in 2019, like the Contra games, not really successful. Never they brought a new Contra game since long time. Metal Gear Solid also disappeared, so it's now Death Stranding because Hideo Kojima, I think is his name. He was making the Metal Gear games, and he has now his own company or publishers under publishers in another company. So, but the Metal Gear games are still in Konami. So Getsu Fumaden Undying Moon, recently a game they brought out, and Turtles, Mutant Ninja Turtles, etc. So guys, I have to admit, from a point of view of games, so it's actually really sad. It looks very sad, especially here on Steam. So on consoles probably you have some more games, but we will find this out also in the presentation. So from this point of view, Konami with regards to Capcom, or if we compare it with Koei Tecmo, or even if we compare it with Bandai Namco with the games, and Capcom with the games, are so much in front of Konami. So Konami, who is Konami? 69 they have been created and have 4,894 people working for them. Income statement, this is the annual income statement. What I like overall, that the revenue goes up and the net income also since 2020 goes up again. So here we see revenue almost 10% up, net income almost 70%, and net profit margin also 55% up, so that's pretty good to see. Then we have the cash flow. This was negative in 2020, 21 again massively positive, and then a little bit less good in 22. So those numbers on the first slide actually look good. So we're also going to check the newest Q3 numbers. So, and then we will find out what's the reason is for those numbers. So also I wanted to show you the comparison. The yellow one here is Konami. This is like going up since let's say since 2017. So of course this is always a bit arbitrary to draw this comparison, but since 2017 Capcom is up like almost 500%, and Konami is more or less the same. Then if we compare it with Nintendo, even Nintendo started also to go up massively in 2015, and also here Konami is the less interesting stock. If we look on the last 5 years maybe, then you see Capcom 279% up, Konami 13-14% up, and Nintendo only 7.6% up. Now we could Sega semi holding, so maybe I'm talking about this the next time. Now we can also put Square Enix in this whole game, and there we see also Square Enix is up 31%. So if you would just have known that Resident Evil remake games are going to be so popular, then we should all have been investing in Capcom. So yeah, I'm not invested. I am not invested, my friends, in Konami, and here Bandai Namco 149% up, so I'm not invested in it, and at the moment I'm also not considering to invest in Konami, I have to say, so that's important. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a YouTuber guy, so this is for information, entertainment purposes only. Please lose your own lose your own mind and your own money. All right, let's go to the Konami Group Corporations. I mean, it's a pretty old company, pretty old gaming entertainment company. So if we go here on about Konami, if we click here about Konami, we see what they all have. So you see the principal businesses. You can go on the principal business, then we see they have a digital entertainment business, so mobile games, computer video games. Then they have an amusement business. We handle all business aspects relate to amusement machines, from design and production to sales. So they are really the classical arcade producer, so that's something I really like. So, and then gaming and system business. So we design, manufacture, sell, and service gaming machines and casino management systems in the globally expanding gaming market. So this is actually something I like, that they're also in the casino business and the amusement business, also pretty cool. So this is actually very interesting. Then they even have a sports business. So, but let's click on the entertainment business, then we see a little bit more what they are doing here. So they have the professional baseball games, e-baseball games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, that's what I already mentioned, very popular. And then probably games we never heard about, eFootball Championship, developing content using latest technology. Well, and then here they mobile games. They also have mobile games. That's very important. So a lot of games that we in the West we have never heard about, and we would probably not buy them. So, and a wonderful stock picture with two very happy Japanese ladies looking at a mobile phone. And yet this also struck me a little bit, I have to say, this picture here, when I saw this lady here playing on this super weird joystick, and she's playing this game, and this looks so underwhelming from the point of view as a gamer, that I would say, so what is she playing? So what's the point of this game? Here you see those different machines, so very, very cool that actually in Japan they still creating those machines. So having said this, my friends, I would say check out their website. So very cool, very Japanese, very funny, actually, or not funny, very cool to see that they create still those arcade machines, but funny that they still create those arcade machines, I have to admit. So this is now the third quarter financial results, and as always, guys, so we are not only here for looking at nice cute games, and we also need to look a little bit at the numbers. So the 23 fiscal year, with regard to the fiscal year 22 revenue, we see 5.5% up year-on-year change, so that's pretty cool. And we have a guidance then for 2023 for 12 month ending March 2023 of 320. Business profit up 31%, other income and other expenses really minimal. Operating profit 37%, profit before income taxes and profit for the periods are also all around the mid 30s. So earnings per share Earnings per share, this is of course not in US dollars, this is in Japanese yen. So in the last video I was giving you some information about the Japanese yen, that's important. So revenue by business segment, very important. Digital entertainment, those are the games, and there you see actually the games really make most of the money, and here we are up 1.6%. I really like this, and the guidance is ultra positive with 225 million or billion, oh my god, so really have to put all those numbers behind. So amusement only at 3.7 billion, which is actually, as it seems, is it down? Yeah, I would consider it's down, so this is a negative delta, so it's down 23%. Amusement, so most probably still pandemic related. Gaming and systems is done up 49%, oh la la. Sports 10%, an elimination, so I think, what was this, also sports games, so forget already what they named with this. So in total up year-on-year change 5.5%. Then profit by business segment, revenue by business segment, so profit by business segment, what is more profitable. And there we see a digital entertainment 32% up, so gaming is still profitable. Amusement is extremely profitable with 54%, and gaming system 53%, and sports also 30%. So profitability is actually not too bad. Oh guys, now this is the minus, so sorry guys, it's down, so take back what I said. So digital entertainment, I have to look first of those numbers, so profitability is actually down, so GGG. So now I need the red alarm lamp. So now profitability, my friends, is down 30%. So amusement even more, gaming system also. Earnings guidance revision, consolidated revenue. So revenue, we have an earning initial guidance of 320. Now it's they lowered they revised the guidance from 303, so that's actually a negative. Business profit also down from 81 billion to 50 billion. Operating profit also, profit before income tax, profit before the period. So let's have a look again at the chart, and if I now I have to close all the other ones. So in the last 5 days we're actually 7% up, so this was here in January, probably the numbers came out here in January more or less, and since then we went up to 12%. So sorry guys again for misreading this before. So earnings guidance revision breakdown, earnings guidance revision, profit breakdown, and dividend forecast. So even the dividend forecast, year-end dividend is also down, interim dividend is up, and annual dividend is slightly up. So digital entertainment revenue, business profit, operating profit. So the summary is eFootball 2023 revenue growth driven by soccer drawing global excitement. So yes, there was this world championship in Qatar. Silent Hill series reboot announced the development of Silent Hill 2 remake along with new titles, Silent Hill Townfall and Silent Hill F. So people, this is what the PC gamers or the console gamers definitely looking forward to. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game continues to sustain strong performance. Esports initiatives, the finals held for the EJ League season, a tournament co-hosted by J League with all 40 clubs participating. Co-hosted the eBaseball Prosby A League. Phew, what difficult names. Amusement, we have launched a team-based tag game arcade machine, Chase Jokers, that's funny. Continuous strong performance from adding content on Konami amusement game stations and arcade game service offered for PC and smartphone devices. The presence of audience in addition to online live broadcasts built excitement for the finals of Bimani Pro League, whatever Bimani is, never heard about this game, a professional league combining music and esports. So music and esports, that's what people like. Gaming systems, the Core Dimension series cabinet delivers strong sales with operations in North America and Australia. Here. Returning to pre-COVID levels. Business profit margin improvement from reduction of components purchase price. Yeah, everything got more expensive, obviously, than also gaming systems. Casino management systems sustain strong performance with continued installments of synchros at casino facilities. I like the casino aspect, so I like the casino aspect. So I have to admit, I'm also invested in Win Resort, so in the company. It's not a classical gaming company, therefore I'm not listing it in the description of this video. So sports commence operation of Toyohashi City sports facility in October as part of an initiative to expand network under an asset-light business model. So total of 12 facilities commencing operation on behalf of local governments. Strong traction among Pilates studios and continue to promote installment of digital node, a digital service utilizing video images and AI to improve practice efficiency at swimming school. So I think that's so cool that they have this sports aspect. That's really cool, guys. So titles released in October, December. Here we go, guys. Here we go. And where they have been released. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Only in Japan. Super Bomberman 2 for all the consoles and also for PC. Suikoden also globally. Shinji is going to release 2023. So it's going to be released, has not been released yet, sorry. Shinepost Be Your Idol, Silent Hill, Town for Silent Hill F. So Silent Hill is going to be for the West probably one of the most important releases. And then we have the titles released in October, Pipeline 2. So in the pipeline. So now in March. That's a Chase Jokers arcade machine. So this is yeah, those are those arcade machines. Also very interesting. So mostly all in Japan. So Dimension Top Box, this one here. Then the rest we will not see in the West. Consolidated business performance. Revenue slightly up. Total cost of revenue is down, and then gets a little bit more tricky. I'm always saying I'm not a financial advisor, guys, so I'm also learning here my accountant skills. So probably you are much fitter in accounting than I am. So I'm just a lawyer. Consolidated financial position. So let's jump over this. I know those numbers are important. And therefore, guys, always invest small portions and don't invest in something that you don't understand. But we understand gaming companies. So even if we do not always understand all the numbers perfectly fine. But therefore, we are retail investors and we are small investors. And that's what we do, my friends. So, what do you think about Konami Group Corporations? What do you think about this? So would you say the chart is interesting? Would you say the numbers are interesting? The dividend here, 2.35%. I think that's actually not really current anymore. So is this a stock that you would consider buying, maybe looking for the stock to fall even further down? So maybe because now, well, I have to say the stock was until 2016 massively down, and then this was actually a time where Konami was much bigger with Metal Gear Solid games, and now at one point it went up. So that's really makes me think so. And from a gaming perspective, fine, eFootball, Yu-Gi-Oh games, all cool. And it's not really games that I would play. So if I buy a gaming company, I like that they also have a game that I really enjoy, a game that I buy, where I give them money. So from the game's perspective, there's only Silent Hill, the only game that is interesting me now in the future. So, but everyone has a different taste. So therefore, I would be interested in your opinion, my friend. So, all right, then. Thank you very much for watching this video. Keep in mind, no investment advice, retail investor here. And see you next time. Bye-bye.